All right, so you guys thought the video was over. Well, it's not. Thanks for sticking around. I'm glad you waited here. You will be rewarded with the Underglow. There it is. Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. Woo! Do we have a treat for you today? This is one of the biggest projects I've taken on. I think I've put probably close to 2,000 miles on my pickup truck, running it back and forth to all the different shops. I'm exaggerating, but we did a pile of work to this truck. I'd love to show it to you, so let's check it out. Woo! All right, we are in downtown Winnipeg here, and we have lots of brand new and old historic buildings. And today we're looking at a brand new and historic truck. Beautiful W900L, brand new 2022, custom built for Clarence Falk, Fisher Branch Hodgson Transport out of Manitoba here. His final ride, and man, did we nail it. We did a beautiful job to this truck. So let's get into what we did. So starting up front here, custom bumper, custom grille, custom headlights, custom turn signals, everything's custom on this truck. So this is an aftermarket bumper that Clarence designed and picked out how he wanted it to be. 20-inch bumper. We have following the fender lines, just looks cool. We got the sideways license plates. I wasn't sure of that at first, but I think it looks pretty cool. And here we got the grille, the diamond grille, just looks super stunning. Love it. As far as the headlights here, we did the JW speaker headlights right there and there. And can't really tell. You can just kind of make it out because the sun is setting right over there. And we have the sparkle gray paint scheme on here, paint design, paint color. It's called sparkle gray. It's one of the most metallic colors that we can get. Just looks absolutely stunning. I'm just trying to find a spot where the sun is shining the best. It was literally shining here a minute ago, but that's okay. That's okay. I got some shots here that I'll try and incorporate. But anyhow, this is a 275-inch wheelbase, 72-inch aero cab flat top sleeper, and we have 8-inch pipes, all for decoration. We ordered this truck with side of cab exhaust, and we did a conversion. We have the exhaust going down on the ground, and then these are just jewelry hanging on the side. Looks stunning, absolutely gorgeous. As far as the visor, this is deep drop visor with the penny lights in it. Originally it had the clear lights, and we went with the colored lens theme all throughout. So we got the amber lens on the front, red lens on the back, and it looks super awesome. Now Clarence did quite a few things on the truck himself. We did the crooked Kenworth bug up front there. Sorry, I can't talk here. Crooked Kenworth bug up front. And then we did a few others on here as well. Crooked Kenworth down there. We changed the flaps out and had that paint. Clarence wanted to paint that purple. Looks super cool. And then on this side here, we have the Shift Products air cleaner lights. So that's beautifully done there. And then Jack at JJ Graphics did this stripe. I drew this design, kind of laid it out, picked the colors that we should use to complement the paint on this truck, and it turned out really sharp. Love it. We have the painted window chops. So those are painted the same color as the cab. There's the sparkle. There's the sun just starting to poke in. You can kind of see there. Just absolutely stunning. We also painted the fuel tanks and the def tank cover. So that's all done at the store here after the fact. We also put in this extra light. The exhaust was originally going to go down here, but we kept it with this type of exhaust, and then in this gap. It's actually a really cool thing to do when you get a gap is put the this Shift U light in there, which is really neat. We did it on both sides, so that looks really cool. As far as the bunk itself, like I said, 72 aero cab flat. We have emergency doors with windows in both sides, and then we did a rear bunk window as well. And then my last ride, which I think is really cool. And we did the watermelon lights on the back of the bunk, which looks really cool. And those are like the red, like I said. And Rob at Big Truck Detail on Instagram, you got to check him out. He went above and beyond on this one for us. We even went so far as to polish these guys right there. So gotta love it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys underneath the cab and sleeper, we have the Shift Products light bar, and we have the Underglow lights in there, so you can kind of see that right there. We went with the indigo purple frame. We picked this paint design when the truck first showed up. Wasn't 100% sure on how it all was going to look, but the finished product just looks absolutely gorgeous. So this is indigo purple effect on the frame here. Now we also had Shift Products put together this full stainless deck plate cover with the airline box on top. Looks stunning, just awesome. It's a way to do it. Now, funny story, these fenders were purchased from the dealership that my sales manager used to work at, and Clarence had them sitting in a warehouse for quite a few years, and he pulled them out for this build. And the Talladega fenders, I had them painted when we did the tanks and the window chops, and it just looks super cool. Gotta love it. And then Clarence just put the chrome caps on top of those, waiting for more to show up so we can finish the rest of it, but everything's delayed with COVID, as everybody is experiencing these days. As far as the rims, we have the polished rims and the Michelin tires all the way around. Can't recall if we did the Durabrights. No, we did the mirror polish. There we go, so you can see. So those are non-Durabrights, so you can polish those up even more than the standard. And we got the top hat covers on top there as far as the moons and the nut covers, so it covers everything. Sorry about the squealing here. We got the train, the main line going through Canada is right here. So there's the fifth wheel. We ordered it with a 10-inch ride height so that that saddle height is nice and high to try and clear the fenders. And then something that's really neat on the back here is the rear tailboard. So this was done custom that he ordered, and then we had it painted the same color as the frame with all these custom lights and the mud flap hangers. This looks super cool. This is a license plate light right here. As far as the spec goes, we have the high performance 40,000 pound rear ends and 373 gear ratio, 22.5 rubber. And then the truck, as far as the brakes go, we have disc brakes all the way around. Now you'll notice these two little lights right here. Something really cool that we did on here, you're gonna see it later in the video, but we have the Underglow lights, and these toggle between amber and purple. It's gonna be sweet. Can't wait to show you guys. So like I said, as far as the side here, we have the exhaust kind of down low, so that's functional. Those ones are just decoration. And then here is the larger fuel tank with the polished cover. Just a good way to finish it off. Just love all the little details that we did. Then the Shift Underglow cab and sleeper lights. There's that U light as well. So let's open up the hood and take a look underneath, show you what we got there. But just to mention as well, I did the polished battery box and DPF box with the polished sides. So there's a few more things that are gonna get changed on the truck here. We're gonna pop this off here and put a nice skid plate on there. So it's the purple is gonna tie that more of that purple into the truck. So it looks really cool. Nope, not even gonna try. All right, so underneath the hood, we have the Cummins X15 Performance Series. It's a 565, 1850 torque, and it's all we needed for this application. Basically doing 2 trips a day and hauling a 5-axle cattle pot. So very, a lot of power for this application, so gotta love it. Some of the things I like to do with this type of build, I like to drop the front end, so we did that. So this is a lowered front end, aftermarket. I've had a lot of people ask about how we do that. We change this back shackle, put a shorter one on there, change it, the U-bolts shorter, and knock out the spacer, and it lowers it down, and then I do a 3-axle laser alignment on the truck to make sure everything's good. Now you may have to change the steering stops just so you get better turning radius. We still have to do that on this truck, and a few other things that you might want to consider doing is, you know, like I said, doing the alignment and so on. And then also painting these is something else that you'd like to do just to make sure, because when you get new ones, they're not painted. We have the Davco 382 fuel water separator right here, that's heated. We got your boost terminals, the airline fill up right here, and then a remote lube terminal. I did mention that we have disc brakes on the truck all the way around. And then there's the power steering with the filter on the outside now, so that's a new setup. Oh yeah, something else here I like to put on trucks. This little under cab work light. And then we'll look on the other side. So same thing here. We have this little light right there. And then your turbo HVAC system is all there. And then all the accessories on the side there. So let's close up the hood and I'll show you what's inside. All right, so we are in the truck now and I'd love to show you what we've done here. Tons of custom work in here. So this is the 72-inch and it's the diamond VIT interior, and we didn't do anything as far as Seattle package. I just wanted to keep it fairly simple. The sleeper is actually not even used hardly in this truck, so it's just there in case of a storm or something, but it looks really cool to have a bunk on it. As far as what we got here, we did the full gauge package all the way across, so you can see that. Ordered the additional light switches for the auxiliary lights. We got the PTO switch so you can idle, and then your traction control, fifth wheel slide, your hazards, jake brake, cruise control, air suspension dump, and there's your full locking differentials. Now Clarence, he's been in and out of this truck here while it's been in our shop in the evenings getting a few things done. So he's done some things like this here. Rainey's Chrome Shop in Florida supplied those ones along with this high mount shifter here. So we got the revolver theme going along here, and we got the guns here as far as on this Forever Sharp steering wheel. So it's the gun theme, the gunslinger. So I don't know what to call this truck, but gunmetal, gunslinger, I don't know. Sharpshooter, there you go. Sharpshooter, that's it. So as far as down here, these are the back bunk lights here. We're going to show those to you here in a second. This is a really cool switch here. So we put this in here. It's the same switch as this one here. This is for the interior lights. But this one here, this is for the underglow and amber, and one more to put them in purple. So there we go. There's the bunk light, engine fan. And yeah, now as far as on the ground here, we got our socks here, and we got the purple towels all the way throughout, and we got the purple shag carpet. I love it. Just so cool. I know Clarence is going to be getting a floor put in here as well, doing the floor conversion so that it's got the hardwood all throughout. With the urethane, he's going to have purple and gray fleck in there. It's going to look super cool. But we got the shag carpet. I think that's super awesome. As far as up here, we got the CB radio, and then we have your sun visors and everything up there. We might even get these painted here purple eventually. So this truck is a local truck here to our market, so it'll be in and around the store from time to time, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to bring more of this truck to you guys. So we kept the interior all gray to kind of go with the exterior gray color. So that's that. As far as the seats are concerned, we have the, sorry, I'll just jump onto this side here. We have the Air Cushion Premium Plus seats with a heat option in there, and they're the black leather, which looks really good. And I gotta say, this shag carpet sure feels awesome on the feet. And in the bunk here, you can see we have this Kenworth logoed bedding in here in purple, just above and beyond. So a lot of this stuff Clarence put in here on his own, and I think it looks super awesome. I love he just embraced the whole purple and gray theme. I think it's super awesome. Something here that we did, this is an option that we can do. This is a throwback to when I was a kid. I remember seeing those in my dad's Kenworth trucks back in the day that he had. So that's really fun to see that. As far as up here, we have this cabinet, and in this cabinet here, here, I'll just make it a little brighter. There we go. Now we can see a bit better. We have this little table that kind of flips down like so. And then right in here is a little open drawer, and then more storage up above right there. And then the fridge is down below here. So this is an option you can get when you order a 72 or larger on this style of cab. Now, Clarence did some pretty cool stuff here. I'm just gonna move that out of the road for a second. We even have the gun theme, the gunslinger back here for this cigarette lighter cover. So cool. I just love all the little trinkety things you can do. Like you can go onto a place like Amazon or just Kijiji or on eBay and just buy so many things online. It's so fun to do that. I know I like doing it for my camera. See this little light here on top? I just bought this here. I got it, just makes it easier to show these videos. But anyways, over here we have this nice deep drawer, and then hanging closet up above, and then more storage here and here. And with the 72-inch bunk, and you order the Diamond VIT, it comes standard with a cabinetry all the way through to the back here. So that is that. Gotta love it. All right, so that's it for this week's video. A huge thank you to Clarence. This has been a fun project, 6 months in the making. So happy to do this with you. Thank you for being my chauffeur here today and driving me around to do all these photo shoots and these videos. I sure hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy your new truck. So if you want to subscribe to my channel and you haven't already done so, I'd sure love it if you did that. Click the link down here in the bottom of the screen. And if you want to even take it up a level, you can give it a thumbs up, and then you can be notified about future videos if you click off that bell too. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to go to my website, thekenworthguy.com, there's a whole bunch of ways to get a hold of me if you're interested in reaching out to me. So thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate you being here. And as always, have yourself the world's best day. All right, so you guys thought the video was over. Well, it's not. Thanks for sticking around. I'm glad you waited here. You will be rewarded with the Underglow. There it is. It just looks unbelievable. Big thank you to all the people involved on this project. Huge undertaking. 6 or 7 weeks to get this put together. Turned out awesome. Love it. Shift products with lights, chrome, Lincoln chrome with the stacks. Those are Lincoln chrome. Eastside heavy collision with the paint. I gotta show you guys this paint here. This is done aftermarket here. So beautifully done. House of Chrome for piles of work invested in this here. Straight Ahead Ventures with the front axle drop. Of course, Inland Kenworth, the dealership I work for. Starlight, Silverline, with a bunch of stainless that they've done and provided on this here. Just a huge undertaking. There's been a pile of people involved on this project. And the proud owner, Clarence, could not be happier. There he is. So we've been hanging out here since about 4 o'clock today, 3:30 today. It's currently 8 o'clock. So the last 4.5 hours roughly, we've been out getting these banger shots of this banger truck. Just turned out super awesome. Gotta love it. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next video, and have yourself the world's best day.